This is Bourbon, Double Blind.
Hey, before we get into it, just a reminder that any profits we make from the podcast will go back to the Bourbon Society for Indiana, which we'll use to put on group events and put together some fundraisers for non-for-profits based in Indiana. Our sponsor for today's podcast is Timberline Sierra Barrel Company, now known as the Cicero Barrel Company, because they've opened up a storefront in Cicero, Indiana, about 20-25 minutes northeast of Indianapolis. And what their company does is they take used whiskey, wine, bourbon barrels and make anything you could want out of them. About a week or so ago, I saw a massive coffee end table made from a whole barrel. Looks great. They do solid work. If you're looking for a gift or you're looking for anything to organize your space, or you want a sweet end table or coffee table that's made out of a bourbon barrel that will last you for the next 300 years, check them out. And they do have a storefront now in Cicero, Indiana, where you can check them out on their website. That is Timberline Sierra Barrel Company, now known as the Cicero Barrel Company. Their website is still timberlinesierra.com. That's TimberlineSierra.com. With that, we'll get you guys back to the bourbon.
All right, Scott, let's get into sample 3
All right,
here.
let me pour 3.
Whatever sample 3 you gave me looks much darker than the other two. I'll compare it to sample 2. This is 2.
Oh, that might be Pepsi. I'm not sure what I poured in there.
This is the Pepsi challenge
Yeah,
now.
it's the Pepsi challenge. All right, here's 3.
What did I give you for 3? Oh, okay.
3 smells like woodsy, like oaky.
Okay.
Oh, 3 is amazing. My favorite so
Yeah.
far.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is, I get a caramel bomb off of this, maybe some toffee.
Let me see what you're sampling right now. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's really silky in my mouth. Not a ton of aftertaste, like the finish is gone pretty quick, but yeah, I mean, there's something on the back end of it that I can't figure out. It's like caramel, a little bit of something else sweet, and then there's a note that I can't figure out. Then it's
It
gone.
might be Labrador. Some of my dog's hair might have got in there. Hey, I know this is a little premature, but what is your favorite of 1, 2, or 3 that you're thinking so far?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and like sample through them.
Okay.
They're all really different. Like number 2 feels really old, like panicky wood. The finish on this isn't crazy, but I like the flavor of it.
On number 3? Okay.
I like the flavor of it, but the finish is like it's gone in my mouth after I've swallowed it. There's nothing left.
Yeah, it's quick.
Got while we're discussing here, we got one more set of questions, which are
great.
would you rather questions. All right, so would you rather questions? You got to pick 1 through 13 here.
7.
7.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
I just see the word. Okay, I'll try and read it without laughing. Number 7 for would you rather. Would you rather poop in the only toilet at the party, knowing that you will clog it, or poop in the bushes in the backyard?
Oh, done deal. Backyard. Yeah, I'm an outdoorsman. I mean, that's no big deal to me. I will. That's funny you bring up the poop subject. I will not go into a public facility. I will wait till I get home.
Easy enough.
Yep. Oh yeah, the outdoors is the best, Brandon.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I gotta go with. Yeah, I gotta go outdoors too.
You too.
I think so. Like, if not, you've just ruined the whole party if somebody else needs to use the bathroom.
No. Oh no, but
Uh,
I don't stink. I don't know about you, but I don't. Nothing about me stinks. So it wouldn't
smells
really.
like flowers.
Yeah, it's like lilacs. This is really good, Brandon. Number 3 is really good.
Oh, good. Yeah, this one's pretty, like, there's not a ton of alcohol on it. It's pretty sweet. I mean, I imagine it's lowish proof, 90 or so, but we'll see. Scott, let's go. If you want to drink any of them again, I'm gonna definitely drink some of these again
Absolutely.
after I switch with some water.
I'm gonna pour some more at number 2.
Yeah, I got a little bit of each left just for this reason. Oh my gosh, while we're doing this, I'll tell you my story about the Bourbon Bar Monday night.
Yes, tell me.
So, Monday evenings, there's a kind of a local bourbon bar that 3 or 4 of us hang out at because the bartender does a Monday night special. So this week, Monday night special is $5 an ounce, anything from Barton 1792. So like 12 years sweet wheat, foolproof, bottled and bond, store picks of everything, $5 an ounce.
Okay.
My buddy and I are sitting there, and this couple from Australia is hanging out a couple seats down. We start talking with them. Turns out they own or manage or own the biggest liquor store chain in Australia.
Oh, wow.
And they're picking barrels from, I mean, all the distilleries around here, basically.
Unbelievable.
They're here for a week. But the kicker of this is at one point we're having a good time, and the guy says, we're like, what do you guys want to try? What flavors do you want? We want to get you something from like that you can only find in Kentucky or in this region that doesn't get shipped anywhere. And the guy looks at us and he goes, we're not here to fuck spiders, mate. And I said, did you just say you're not here to fuck spiders?
What the hell does that mean?
And he goes, so we all stopped and we're like, man, what does that mean? It's their version of like, we're not here to mess around, so let's get after it.
But I don't get the comparison to fuck spiders. I don't get it.
It's Australia. I have no idea.
I would like to ask him. I would like to explain this.
I will ask him. I'm supposed to hang out with them tomorrow night because they're here for a couple more nights.
Okay, so go ahead.
That was it. I was just like, where is this coming from? But they're great.
Funny,
they're here.
Different people around the world have these different sayings that are just so bizarre to us.
Yeah, I'm sure. So my girlfriend's mom is from Southern Virginia, and some of the sayings she'll say to me even now, I'm like, Mama Ange, where did that come from? Or what the heck does that even mean? And you're a state over. Yeah. I'm getting back in sample 1 here. I'm going to go back through them and figure out my order that I want to put these in.
Yes, this was a long time coming. This is I'm glad we're getting this through. I'm going to say hands down right now. I'm not. This is the final. Number 2 is by far my favorite.
Number 2 or number 3?
Number 2. I just went back to number 2.
Okay. I'm getting more as my sample 2 here.
Do you find that, Brandon? Because obviously you've done a lot of these. This is my first one. Do you find that you feel that you like number 1 in the beginning, and then as towards the end, you're like, you know what, I like number 2?
Yeah. I've gone through when I'll taste 3 or 4 or whatever. And as I'm going back through and be like, oh, this tastes different now, or I like this more now because of this.
You know what?
I don't know if it's so much that
I have a little bit left in number 3. I have to try number 3 again.
Okay. I don't know that it's so much that the whiskey's changing in that time as your taste is changing, like because you're experiencing so many flavors.
That's being new. I'm only a year into this bourbon thing, but do you think because of all these other bourbons that I'm experiencing a different taste now with going back to number one?
Yeah, yeah. And that's not the bourbon lover in me, that's the scientist in me going, yeah, you have different experiences now, which is giving you different sensations, basically. Man, I don't know here. I'm gonna have to, ooh.
Very good.
I
Man,
Something about the sample three as I've gone back, I love the palate of it, the initial taste, but the finish of it, something's off to me.
yeah, man.
But I
I
think
don't know. I don't know if you said, "Hey, you could pick one bourbon and that's all you get for the rest of your life." It would be a coin toss between 2 and 3.
okay. Um, the sample three I have is bottom of my list. I'm
Bottom.
between samples one and two now. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Everything else you said along with that is pretty much in line because that's probably if you're going by caliber of how much a bottle costs, that's
Mm,
probably the least of the 3. And you can relate cost to taste, I think.
yeah, sometimes. I mean, I've had $100 or $200 bottles where I went, I don't understand this.
No. Yeah, Brandon, after going backwards, I'm going to have to stick with 2. That's my favorite.
Okay.
2 is my favorite.
So two's your favorite. Okay. So Scott, what's the bottom of your list? We'll start there and then I'll ask you
The
what
bottom
mine
of my
was and
list
we'll
is
reveal.
the bottom of my list, which is still good, don't get me wrong, is number 1.
Okay, so this is fun. This is the reason I like doing this because this is a pretty sought after bottle.
Okay.
I don't know retail on them, probably like $650 to $75. Secondhand on it at a secondhand shop is $250 to $300 though.
Okay.
So this is bottom of Scott's list.
The bottom of my list
Uh,
is probably some crazy bottle that I'm searching for right now.
oh, it doesn't matter though. That's the point of this, of like things that people search out and pay 7 times MSRP for
Oh, I've been
may not
I've
be
done.
that good.
Yep.
Bottom of Scott's list out of the 3 samples.
Thanks for listening to today's episode. If you would like to be a guest on an episode, email us at podcastbdb@gmail.com. You can also find our group on Facebook at the Bourbon Society of Indiana. Until next time, we hope you find something that tickles your taste buds. Cheers!